Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here to do a special all signs reading. Why is it special? Because I'm going to dive deep tonight and we're going to look specifically at those love situations, looking at those who are currently involved and those who are single as a Pringle. And I'm going to get all up into your business, giving you all the tea on what spirit needs to know involving your love life. Thank you all so much for coming. It's good to see everybody here. And today is a very special day because guess what? It's my birthday eve. That's right. Tomorrow, your girl is turning the big 4-0. So, thank you already to those of you who have already wished me a happy birthday today, even though my birthday's tomorrow. So, I'm excited. I'm like, yay. I'm excited, but I'm not so excited. It's like a big milestone. So, if I have any OGs out there who are 40 and plus, what did you do to celebrate a big milestone birthday? What did you do when you were turning 30, 40, 50? What are some things you did to celebrate your birthday? Because I feel like at this age, y'all, and being that your girl is an Aquarius, I just want silence. I don't need to turn up. I want to turn all the way down. Okay. And I want to sleep. China said she went to Vegas. Okay. Yeah. She was trying to turn up. China was trying to turn up. She was trying to hit the strip, spin a few coins. Yeah. Mika trying to take a nap. So thank you guys again so much for being here. And let me tell you guys, it's been quite the journey creating this channel. And we are about to hit a milestone very, very soon, celebrating 2 years. So not only am I having a birthday coming up, but we're about to have a big milestone for this channel for 2 years. So I think I'm going to do something special for my subscribers. So stay tuned. We launched this channel, like actually launched it in June, but I didn't actually create the channel until I created the channel in May, but I didn't actually put anything out until like a month later. And the story behind the channel was quite funny because it was it was such an Aquarius thing. It first started off with something in my mind that I manifested out into like an actual thing. I didn't expect for it to blow up and actually become something that people were really excited to look and see. And I can't thank you all so much enough for all your support, especially my beautiful Soul Tribe members. I definitely have something very, very special in store for those members that are on the other side of the channel, because you guys are the backbone of the channel. I always tell you guys that, Soul Tribe, you guys are the backbone. And what you guys don't know is I'm very frugalist. I don't really spend much of the money that I earn from this channel. In fact, most of the money that I do earn from the channel, I pump it right back into other things like the ring light, more cards, keeping the website going, purchasing different items to, make sure that the channel runs smoothly. But for the most part, most of my funds just kind of sit. They just sit in my account, and also to pay Uncle Sam so he can always get his cut. That's the one thing people don't realize when you're a content creator. It's the dang on taxes. You know what I'm saying? But again, I can't thank you enough. Just by you watching this video right now, you are adding tremendous value and you're sharing your beautiful light and energy to others, especially those that come on regularly and give so much advice. That is the purpose of not only what I was doing with this channel, but also my purpose for my fight to keep going. Because what you guys don't know is this was a form of finding me again and falling in love with me. And I've always had a passion to create, to broadcast, to share my gift with the world. I just didn't even know like other people would be watching. So it's just like exciting to know that other people actually care to hear what I have to say. And I would say the past year, there has been so much growth with the channel and so much growth even with my craft, I feel, as a reader. and a spiritualist and someone to help people grow and heal. So thank you guys so much. I know I say it all the time. You guys see my comments. You guys see me give you guys the shout outs, but it really makes a difference in helping me feeling like I do matter and that you guys do care. So thank you so much. Now, I'm not feeling too well today. I'm not going to get into the medical, personal business of what I have going on, but I don't want to start crying. But I just thought like on my 40th birthday, I would just be like ready to go, go, go and do all kind of stuff. And I said I wasn't going to cry. Right now, my foot is in excruciating pain and I can barely walk right now. And so it's not what I envision my 40th birthday to look like, but I thank God that I'm here. And so I'm here. It's always something. Now, I'm going to save the tears and say this. I don't know if you guys remember, I did an all signs reading a little bit further back. And I don't remember which all signs reading I said, but I predicted this. Aquarius. Is there any Aquariuses in the chat right now? Is there any Aquariuses in the chat? And I said Aquarius. In the month of February, what you don't see coming, I think it was in the what you don't see coming reading, I said, you're going to find yourself injured in the hospital, illness. Remember that? Do y'all remember that reading? And I said, dang, nobody wants to have our birthday month and we be sick or hurt or not feeling well. Y'all remember that? And somebody said, yeah, I'm supposed to have surgery. I'm supposed to be doing this. And now my dang on foot. You remember that? Keisha remembers that. And I'm pissed off because yes, I predicted it for us Aquarius and it's happening right now. My foot is injured and it's on my dang on birthday. My 40th birthday at that. So I'm just frustrated. But I was just thinking about that before I went live. I said, you know what? I predicted that for Aquarius. And when I read that energy, I was like kind of bummed out because I was like, I hate that Aquarius is getting such a negative, what you don't see coming reading. You remember that, Janae? Remember I said that? And I don't know if there's any other Aquariuses watching that remember that prediction. And we're on February 11th. Has there been any Aquariuses out there who has had some type of injury, illness, or something in the month of February? Is there anybody else? I think there was another person that told me they had surgery or something. But I was just thinking that I'm like, oh my gosh, I so remember that. So just so you guys know, sometimes I'll be sick and tired of hearing the messages too. And I'll be getting annoyed with some of the messages that come through. So you know, and I just have to read the energy. Yeah. See, there goes someone else who was at Aquarius Venus and sick. Yeah, I predicted illness, injury, hospital. I said something like that, and here we are. But anywho, okay, I got all the cries out. You know, Aquariuses don't cry. We're gangsters. Y'all say we cold-blooded. Janae says her back has been hurting her. Yeah. So it's just something going on. I don't know. It's in the ethers. I think all Aquariuses are supposed to be suffering during our birthday month, and that's not cool. That is not cool. But I'll get better soon. I got my foot elevated. I wobbled to the bathroom so I didn't, can kind of bump my hair a little bit, put a little makeup on so I won't look homeless on camera. I don't want to scare y'all. But y'all, I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way I'm going to make it to this live. But I made it. I made it. I said, I'm determined, you know, the stubborn fixed sign energy. I'm determined. I've got to push through. I'm going to be sitting down anyway. Thank goodness for that. And I got my foot elevated. And it's hurting, but it's feeling a little bit better. All right. The reason why we're here, guys, if you're just now coming to the live, is we're about to start our all signs. So sit back and relax because we're about to get this party started looking at your love life. We're going to first start with Aries. Aries. Do we have any Aries here? Any Aries? Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you. I'm about to start crying again, y'all. I'm no good today. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm trying not to cry, y'all. Make sure I don't look like a raccoon. That's all I'll be worried about. I don't care about crying. I just make sure I don't look crazy, y'all. You know, sometimes, ladies, you know, when you got that concealer and you start crying and you be trying to wipe the tears and you be like, oh, snap. I hope my mascara ain't running. I hope my concealer ain't rubbing off. I hope they not looking at my blemishes. That's all I care about. And then I got these lashes. Okay. All right, we're going to start it here. Y'all gonna make me cry. Stop making me cry. Y'all don't know I'm a big crybaby. I'm getting like Cancer now. Y'all, Cancers. Stop making me cry, Cancers. I don't even think I have. Do I have any Cancer in my chart? Do I have any Cancer in my chart? God dang, look at this. It just coming, y'all. Okay. Okay. Ruby said, why are you crying? Because I'm hurt. I can barely walk on my birthday. My birthday's tomorrow and I can barely walk and I'm in a lot of pain. And I'm pissed off. I'm more angry than anything. My Aries moon's coming out because I'm more upset than anything. And then I'm sad because I can't shake my booty. I can't get down. Okay, here we go. Aquarius. Got a lot of Aquariuses here. All right, y'all give me a second. I gotta really focus. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm human too. But you know, unlike a lot of content creators, you know how a lot of content creators try to get onto lives and stuff and they try to perceive themselves to be something they're not. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'll be like, listen, it is what it is. I'm upset right now. I'm mad right now. I check people right now. Y'all about to make me emotional right now. All those things are real. And because I think at the end of the day, What people don't know is when you are really tapped into, your own emotions, and then you're also tapped into other energies, you feel things on a very deep level. So I think a lot of people that are watching that are spiritualists or have like that are empaths or intuitive, like say for example, if you are happy, like I get really silly or I get really goofy or like giggly, and if you're really happy it's like extreme. And then when it's like you're around somebody, and this happened at an event I went to, and I won't disclose like who or what, but like when I'm around someone and they're like telling their story and they're crying, like I'll even start crying. I'll even start like getting into emotion. I can like feel their pain and their energy, and like sometimes it's too much. Um and so sometimes you can really just kind of feel it, and it just kind of really takes a toll on you. It just takes a toll on you. And then you try to also think that you're human too, and you have emotions and you have feelings. You are tired, you're frustrated, you're stressed. So it's just a lot to navigate through. So, what a lot of people don't know is a lot of spiritualists will spend a lot of time alone. That's why a lot of people who are very tapped in, like think of like the really tapped in spiritualists, or people that are really good, a lot of times they'll be very much like isolated, alone, maybe call them like lone wolves or to themselves. Not because they don't like people, it's because they're very sensitive to energy. And it's it just feels safer that way. Yeah, correct, Tara. It's like a place to recharge. And it's hard to explain unless you've experienced it. It's kind of like the best way to describe it is you go to a tranquil, quiet space and you're able to just kind of like relax, chill, kind of like when you get in your bed and you just relax and chill. And then imagine just like stepping outside into like, I don't know, like going to like a stadium event and it's like all these people. Y'all know when you guys go to concerts or you go to football games, basketball games, and it's like all these people standing in line, amusement parks. You know how chaotic that can be. It's like, and you get all these different waves of energy and emotions you feel. Imagine feeling like that just about every day when you go to the store or when you go to a lot of trafficy areas. But then once you actually go, to a secluded space, you're like, you can kind of relax and breathe. That's the best way I can kind of describe it. So it's a place to kind of recharge and just kind of really feel more balanced and grounded. But the weird thing about it is at the same time, people like me, we have a strong desire to want to help people. So it's almost like we end up kind of like suffering just to see that we're actually kind of helping someone grow and heal. It kind of makes us feel good. It's like the people that like to do like volunteer work, I guess. You like the reaction, or people that like to give back to charity. It's like that reaction. You're like, good, I'm so glad I can really help somebody, or I can really help someone that really needed that or needed to hear that. And then at the same time, after it's done, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. But again, I'm so happy I can help someone. And that's just kind of the gist of what this is like. Oh, Lord. Here we go, y'all. Who is that? Shay, who the hell is that? Let me see. No disrespect to this lady's live, but those cards are evil and will cost you your soul if you don't change. If you don't change, God does not approve tarot. Okay, so First of all, welcome to my channel. And you know, it's kind of rude when you enter someone's home and you don't speak. It's also rude when you come into someone's, you know, channel and you start bashing them. And that's not of God. You know, when you start bashing and tearing down other people. But people that walk of the light and healing, what's your name, Troy? Let me scroll down because I really want to see. Yeah, Troy. Troy Thug. Troy Thug, y'all. Troy Thug. If you are of the light and you claim that what I'm doing is evil, people of the light are about healing. They're about helping. They're about enlightening and supporting. They're not about bashing, bringing that negative, low vibrational energy down. People that do that on social media, Troy, in my opinion, want attention. So there's something deep within you that you've got to look at, Troy, to ask yourself, why do you feel like you have to project all that toxic energy to try to tear what I'm doing down? What does that say about your character? Versus saying, hey, this is what I believe. Do you want to learn and get some more information? Troy Thug. Troy Thug, are you still here? See, this is yeah, you still here. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad that you're not about that. But listen, sweetheart, I'm gonna tell you something. Before you come in and you judge someone that has tarot cards, before you come in and judge someone based on the color of their skin, the book, their religion, their beliefs, sit back and just listen and watch. And then see if what I'm actually doing in my message is evil. Listen and then pass judgment. See, what you're doing right now is you're being prejudiced. You're already putting me in a category of being something that I'm absolutely not, beloved. And what I want you to look at is, what is evil? Evil is tearing people down. Think about the devil. The devil was trying to tear down people in order to make themselves look better. That's the work of the devil. But the people of the light, which I am, I'm about identifying things that people really have strong, real desire to want to learn and know to help them become better. And I want to invite you. I want to invite you to sit back and really watch what I do. And then I want you to really listen to that. And then I want you to ask yourself, in fact, am I evil? And one thing you don't know about me, because you haven't really taken a chance to sit back and listen, is that I am a believer. I am a believer in God. And I grew up in the church. I grew up as a Christian. And even though they say divination, which is what you're referring to, is bad, yeah, there's a scripture there, but there's also a lot about helping and healing people, right? There's other different scriptures I can get into that one beautiful psychic medium I met, and we spoke about this, she brought up a few scriptures, and I was very impressed. Now, I'm not all biblically scholarly with that. I'm not all into it like that, but I will say this. There are the foundations of what some readers do that actually try to really help people. And so I just want you to, just food for thought. Don't go onto people's pages, baby, and bash. That's not the work of the Lord. And it's not the work of, what I would perceive as being healthy or kind. It's actually, kind of low vibrational and toxic. But you can always do it tastefully if you don't like it. And that's just by swiping left, right, saying do not recommend. I don't know what does YouTube do? Do not recommend, all of that stuff. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Because if you notice, you're the only one on here bashing. And everyone else is moving in positive vibration and love and peace. So who is the evil one? We're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. Starting off with Aries. Here we go, guys. So thank you guys for your patience. I had to get that out. I had to get that out, y'all. Because like I say, tomorrow is my birthday. I'm celebrating my 40th. Woohoo! So of course, I'll be taking a break tomorrow off. One, to rest, but also to just enjoy some quiet time on my special day. Let's go ahead and get it. So this is for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's do it. So in today's reading, we're going to first start off with those involved. We'll do a spread with that, and then we'll do a spread for singles. Okay, so it's going to be quite the show tonight. It's going to be quite the show. So sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Aries and the person that Aries is currently involved in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Sun in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. Thank you guys so much for your kind donations, birthday gifts. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Water Course Away. Thank you so much, Water Course Way, for the $4.99. Whoever you're connected to, Aries, is someone that's sitting in a pool of regret, missing you, and just really thinking about ways that they can extend some type of apology. Yeah. They really want to say, listen, at the end of the day, I know I messed up. I should have done something a little bit more, less intense to mess up this beautiful connection that we share. They really feel like they're missing out. So this is a connection in which you and this person may have had some type of separation or conflict or issues. And underneath it all, they're like really thinking about having a fresh start with the the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is like saying, I really want to figure out the best way possible to get Aries to really trust me again. But they don't know if they got it in them. Some of you could be connecting to someone who is struggling a little bit financially right now. And they need your help. And they also, they need your help emotionally. This is someone that's very codependent on your energy. You provide a lot of peace, a lot of support that they're missing. Yeah, they're very sad that you're not willing to work on things with them. Why are you giving me such a hard time? Well, I'm gonna be honest. You're disappointed that this person didn't want to build or support you or have a fresh start sooner. I think you have waited for a little bit of time, Aries, to see this person actually show up for you. And I'm talking about even before things got difficult, you may have waited on this person. Okay, what is this person's intentions? The King of Pentacles. Well, again, it's a lot of, please forgive me, I'm sorry. You know, they want to be very generous, show up in a lot of generosity. Only if you give them another chance. Can you tell me a little bit about what this person did to Aries, so Aries know if this is their story? They were being very controlling. This person could have had a temper. They were also someone that wanted to keep you under their skin, meaning whatever they were trying, whatever type of agenda they were trying to push, they wanted you to follow right behind their lead. But I think you were resisting giving this person everything that they want. And that was a very much a problematic thing. They didn't like that. You know what I'm noticing about this reading? It's kind of hard to communicate for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like it's hesitant. Like I'm very hesitant to communicate. So this is somebody that has spent a lot of time trying to come up with the words or trying to come up with the right things to say because they know they can't mess this up. Yeah, they can't mess this up. I'm also getting the relationship was lacking reciprocity in the past. So them showing up as this King of Pentacles is a token of redeeming themselves. See, I'm a King of Pentacles. Give me another shot. That's what they would say. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I think ultimately, yeah, they're not doing too good without you. They need you in order to recover. Just forgive me. Like, I don't want the drama. I don't want the games. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Is there something I'm missing about this person that Aries needs to know? Because some of y'all like, okay, I'm tired of hearing about this person. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so what you need to know is the reason why it's taken so long for them to communicate is because they've been trying to think of the right words to say and the right actions to take and the right type of things to do. But yeah, this person is not doing well at all. Okay. For those involved, your person could be a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They could also be an Aries, a Leo, an Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water, a lot of earth. All right, let's look at singles. So Spirit, tell me about the single Aries. What is going on with singles Aries love life? What do they need to know? Justice. So I feel like Aries, you're going to soon find out that somebody is going to be coming in to try to make things right with you. It feels like this past person that's trying to work their magic on you to fix and repair things. Yeah, they want to message you. I don't like this devil though. This devil kind of tells me that they don't really have good things that they're trying to say. What is that devil energy? The Hangman in the reverse. They're still very non-committal. Anybody else coming towards Aries? I know y'all tired of the same person. I'm trying to switch it up, y'all, but Spirit wants me to stay on this past person for most of you Aries are not connecting to anyone new yet. With the Ace of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse, the answer is no. A lot of you guys right now are not listening to your intuition. And as a result, you are denying your own happiness. You're not ready to date, Aries. Many of you guys don't feel like you trust a lot of people. You may feel like people have bad intentions. At some point, you feel like whoever is going to be talking to you with the Six of Wands in reverse is going to kind of put themselves first. And you know, it's like in a matter of time, they're going to drop their mask and show you who they really are. So I would say a lot of you Aries are comparing your new person. Say if you are dating around and trying to get to know someone new, a lot of you will be comparing these new people to your past person way too quickly. And that's a bad evaluation. You're going to end up probably missing out on something special, or that may have happened to you already. Shay says, Mika, that's definitely the Sagittarius, baby. He gonna get cussed out if he comes on my line. Yeah, and some of you guys think that your person has someone else anyway. Like this new person, you be like, oh, they trying to talk to me. They probably got somebody else. I don't know, Aries. Your reading is weird. Y'all let me know. I don't know. And I don't even know if I'm going to do this format, y'all, because my foot is throbbing. All right, Taurus. I know, Lyric. I know. Don't remind me because I'm going to start crying again. I'm sad. I'm sad that my birthday is tomorrow because my foot is hurting so bad and I can barely walk on my 40th birthday. Oh, you want to send me a gift? Yeah, you can send me a gift. If you like want to send me something, just email me and I'll email you the address you can send it to. My email address is mikadivinetarot@gmail.com. So yeah, just email me and I'll tell you the address to send the gift to. If y'all want to send like a gift or something, that would be fine. Y'all don't make me cry again. It's a horrible birthday. All right. Lyric, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, Lyric. Lyric, you didn't have to do that. Lyric, you didn't have to do that. I'm mad that I'm crying now. I wanna fight myself. Ain't that horrible, Aries? I wanna fight myself because I'm crying. For those that don't know, it's an Aries joke because I'm an Aries moon. So I want to like fight myself because I'm crying. Yeah, if y'all want to send something, let me give y'all a better link to send on. If y'all want to send like anything like monetary, it's best to send it to my website. Let's see. I have a link on my website, and I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, YouTube, y'all. For folks that don't know, YouTube be collecting. They be straight robbing folks, man. They be robbing folks. When y'all be sending a super chat, it be large percentages. I forgot what the percentage, but anytime y'all send a super chat, YouTube get a big cut. They be getting a big cut. So that's the best way. I'm just showing you guys. Please, y'all don't have to send anything. I'm just showing you guys. If you ever want to send it, go to that link right there on my website. It says donations, and you just send it there. It's less of a percentage. I know, right? I think it's like 5-10%, something like that. It's something like that they take out of super chats. And that's what I was telling you guys when somebody was like, why when you do mini reads, why can't we just send super chats? And I told y'all, if I do super chats, they're going to take a large amount of the percentage versus if I put it on my website, it's less of a percentage. But I don't mind. Y'all can send super chats. I mean, I don't care. I just tell people that's the best way. If you want me to like maximize and get most of the money. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you again so much, Lyric. Thank you. I know it is crazy. It is crazy. And it's like they already, I mean, when you're monetized, that's cool. And when you have members, that's cool. But even with membership, you'll notice a lot of content creators on this platform will do stuff like OnlyFans, or they'll use other platforms to do their memberships because other sites have a less percentage that they take out of the cut versus if you're on YouTube, it's a higher percentage. But I just think it's convenient because you guys as viewers don't realize that, and it's convenient to just hit the join button, like to have members. And it's convenient for me because I don't have to upload my videos and stuff on a separate website. But it's just I'm kind of losing a little bit more. I know. I want to have an amazing birthday too, but that does help. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. When I do start feeling better and I can get up and move, I'm gonna probably go somewhere and treat myself to something. I don't know yet. Okay, let's do this, y'all. And happy birthday to you, Lyric. February 12th, gang. February 12th, gang. 212, 212. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Spa day. Yeah, that's probably what I use it for, a spa day. I do need a spa day. That will be fun. I haven't done a massage in a long time. Like, I don't know if you guys have Massage Envy in your area. Y'all heard of Massage Envy? Well, they have a membership thing. And back when I was first going through my divorce, I was like, you know what? I want to do something nice for me. I want to really do something nice for me. And I don't want to cry again, y'all. Why am I being a crier today? So that's when I first started getting my nails done. Because when I was married, I never really did anything nice for me. I always did stuff for my husband, for my child. And I did the membership, the spa membership. Now that was nice. When I tell y'all that spa membership, yes. Yes. And I kind of slept on it at first because I was like, okay, you offer a spa membership. I mean, you offer a massage membership or thing. Well, it's really like it's like a massage envy membership. You can use it for facials, you can use it for massages, you can use it for whatever. And so what I ended up doing was I was like, okay, I'm gonna just inquire because it's like I want to see, I want to, So when they were trying to sell it to me, I said I'm gonna sleep on it. Like I said, I'm kind of frugal, so I was like, I'm not gonna spend this money. But when I thought about it, I was like, I never do nothing nice for me, and that's why I tell you, ladies, it's so important. It's so important to always put yourself first. Because you will lose yourself trying to take care of some raggedy man. Right, ladies? You will lose yourself trying to take care of somebody's nappy-headed son. And so it was a liberation. It was like, yes, finally, something for me. And I loved it. Me, I was like, shoot, this is the life. So I went and got my massage every single month, and I paid my little membership with Massage Envy. And let me tell y'all, there was this man there. There was this man. Now, I didn't like the man like that, but I loved the way he was massaging me with them hands. The way he was massaging me with them hands. And I don't know about y'all, but I love a deep tissue massage. I like it deep. I love it like just get all up in there. Just torture me. You know what I'm saying? No, not torture me. But I really did have a lot of knots. And I remember back when I did a cruise, back when I was married, we went on a cruise. And that was when I first got my very first massage, professional massage. And it was funny because the lady on the cruise was like, oh my gosh, like you're so tense. She was like, what do you do for a living? And I said, I'm a teacher. And she's like, oh yes, we get a lot of teachers and you teachers are all tense. And so she basically suckered me into purchasing 2 treatments. And I did it and I loved it. And after that, I was like, oh, I have to get into this massage thing. But when you go and get massages, they're expensive. They're expensive. So I was like, I'll treat myself at some day. So after the divorce, that was my liberating moment to be able to do that for me. And I ended up doing it once per month. And that was a beautiful thing. And I tell you ladies all the time, like, make sure you do stuff for you. Because I think a lot of times us women, like we get so wrapped up with our kids. We get so wrapped up with, our family, like our extended family, like our mom, our brothers, our sisters, other people like that. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in our job. We do so much for so many other people. And we kind of like put our own needs and wants on the back burner. And we end up kind of like neglecting ourselves. And then there goes, back in the day when you used to look real cute, used to have your makeup done, your nails did, your hair, all that goes to the wayside because you're so worried about everybody else. And you don't got time to be investing in yourself to do those types of things. Well, I say this, even if you have to just do one thing every single month, I challenge you ladies and guys too. I'm not going to leave you guys out too. But good people, at least once a month, do something really nice for yourself. Whether it's going to get a massage, whether it's if your thing is nails, hair, lashes, whatever you're into, I don't know, manicure, pedicure. Maybe some of you guys hate cleaning. You could hire a maid once a month to just take the load off so you don't have to clean up behind the kids. Whatever your thing is. Just so that you can have a little bit of a self-care day and have a moment to just say, "Ooh, thank you, Lord." I'm so glad I did that thing. It's such an important thing. And I just tell you guys, like, really, that's an important thing, especially when you get into your middle age and older, and you don't have the kids around as much, or they're older. Like my son is a teenager. It's nice to be able to just be able to have the time to just do stuff. So thank you so much. With all that being said, that was for Lyric Turner. Thank you, Miss Lyric, for the 100 to lift my spirits, y'all. I'm in a funk. I'm just sitting here frustrated, but life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. It just is no fun when things aren't going your way. Okay, Taurus. It made me smile. Thank you. Actually, it made me just kind of feel like shocked. I was like, what the heck? I was like, whoa, you getting like my boy Robert. Yeah, we have another big contributor on the channel, Robert. He was so kind and generous, and he's always been a supporter. I haven't seen Robert in a while, but he was another one that shocked me with his big super chats. So thank you. Okay, Taurus, let's get to it, y'all. I think I'm going to revise the reading, y'all. No, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to just keep going, y'all. I'm not going to revise it because y'all going to get mad at me. But like, why did Aries get a whole personal reading? And then you going to just give us, look, and y'all just be straight, just, critiquing the hell out of me. I'm like, okay. I remember one time somebody said the Pisces reading was only 5 minutes, and then you spent about 10, 15 minutes on everybody else. And I'm just like, I ask the same questions and then I deliver whatever comes out. So it doesn't matter. Like whatever the theme of the reading is, I ask Spirit the same questions for every single sign. Now, how in depth I get into it, like clarifying, that's because I'll be having questions. I'll be like, wait a second, what? Why did this person do that? Or what does this mean, Spirit? I'll clarify. But y'all be doing the most. Like, calm down. I promise you, I don't be trying to cheat certain signs. I really don't. I just be going with the flow. But yeah, Lyric, folks be tripping. They be like, really tripping. They like, why you spend only 5 minutes on us? I'm like, dang, okay. I'll try to do better. Taurus is next. Big shout out to Mama Lisa, our amazing mod tonight. I think T Rose was on earlier too. Thank you, ladies. They're just reminding everybody to just make sure you guys are liking the video while you're here, and also supporting the channel if you're new here by hitting subscribe. Hey, Cassandra. Thank you so much. I love you too, boo. Here we go, Taurus. Big cry, baby. I'm crying like a cancer tonight. Cassandra, I'm like a cancer crying. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Tauruses that are currently involved in love and romance. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hangman. The 2 of Swords. Underneath the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting this person is holding on to hope. They're really holding on to hope. They may feel like you have made it very difficult to access you. but they're not giving up. I think what happened to this person was they were just assuming that you would keep giving to them, keep doing for them. And it looks like they're whatever that you can't hear me. They're not getting what they used to get. What is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? So the Six of Pentacles in the reverse is the Moon in the reverse. So it's them basically saying, I thought that you would always support me, be there for me, give to me. And I'm realizing that no, that's not true. Maybe I was fantasizing or praying and hoping that that was going to happen. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm still determined to keep getting whatever Taurus was giving me. I'm not giving up. What's wrong with this person, y'all? They're just a bit disappointed. That's all. That you are responding differently to them. But it's almost like they just don't want to believe that it's over between you two. This person is very like contradictory, like their energy doesn't make sense. The best way to describe it is like, I'm sad that we're having this setback, but I'm so convinced that I can still win. I can still get what I want. But at the same time, I know that Taurus probably doesn't want to talk to me. Unless I'm coming in with a serious offer. But that's something they're not ready for. I don't even think they have much to offer. That's the problem. Now you, Taurus, with the Hangman to the Page of Pentacles to the King of Swords in the reverse. You know, I think you're not viewing this person the same way you used to. Maybe there was a part of you that wanted to believe that they would rise up to the occasion, that they would become a better man, a better woman over time. I mean, you weren't blind. It wasn't like you didn't see that this person had some issues. The problem was they just never rose up to the occasion to be as great and grand as they probably sold themselves to become. Therefore, it was very disappointing for you to be a part of something that just never really grew, developed, or became something significant. So you would say this person's a liar, a manipulator, untrustworthy, codependent, a user, just all that and above, you know. And it's like, listen, like, come on. Do you think I'm going to keep giving to someone that's just taking? I'm going to keep investing in someone who's not giving nothing back? Absolutely not. And it's quite interesting, Taurus, because this is a love reading, right? Where's all the love? I'm seeing mostly pentacles, swords. This person could be a earth sign such as yourself, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Also got Pisces. Either way, it's like they're really moving with their own agenda, and that part right there is not what a relationship's about. And they are very impulsive, and that's what I feel like with this Knight of Wands. That's the issue I have with their energy. Remember I said they kind of contradict. They don't make sense. And the reason why they contradict and they don't make sense is because one minute this person's talking about this, then the next person they're talking about that. Like, I need them to be very consistent with their storyline. You're not going to get far in a relationship when you're all over the place. And with this Knight of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, like, this person deep down is on a mission to, like, do things, and in my opinion, are very reckless, that don't benefit them in the long run. It may benefit them for a short amount of time, but not for the long run. And this is where they're missing why their life is looking the way it is. So yeah, those are the most of the signs there. Some of you guys are saying Aries. I mean, I see fire here too, so it could be an Aries as well. It could be any sign though. All right, even though Knight of Wands, I think it's Sagittarius. All right, we're going to Gemini, y'all. Y'all have to forgive me tonight, y'all. Oh no, we didn't do singles, huh? See, this is gonna be too long, y'all. This is gonna be way too long. I don't know what I was thinking. It's gonna be way too long. Okay, single Tauruses. Talk about single Tauruses. What can they expect in love? We have the Temperance in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. So I would be careful with this person. I feel like this is somebody that is not really operating out of a lot of stability. This is someone that's very unstable and also very impatient. I think their instability is a thing because of their impatience. And this is going to lead to you possibly rejecting this person, and ultimately with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. But they like to perceive themselves as being a knight. Yeah, they switch up too much. They switch up too much. Yeah, their goal is, again, codependency towards whoever this person is. What's his Temperance in reverse? I'm trying to move this along, y'all, because I can't be on this thing all night. Temperance in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so they tried to date other people, and they've ultimately decided that they don't really want, I'm getting they don't want anything serious. They just kind of want something for a fun time, not a long time. What does this person want? King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, they're another greedy person. This could be like your past person that we just read for. Like, if this is new for you, they're going to be very similar to your past person. Is there anybody else new coming towards Taurus? Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. Talking about this Queen of Pentacles, Strength in reverse. Okay, so if you do have somebody that's coming towards you, it's going to be someone that's not ready for a relationship, but they're going to really be into you. And that could be this person. They can be like really into you, but they have a lot of insecurities and fears. And that's what I'm saying. This person comes across very unstable and just kind of want to be alone, very emotionally unavailable. They're just not stable. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I am annoyed. I really am. All right, that's it. That's all I have. This new person could be a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo. Gemini. All right. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm annoyed because I'm hurting. My foot is in a lot of pain. I don't know why I chose this reading. It's way too long. And I'm annoyed that I chose this reading because it's way too long. To answer your question, artist, you were talking about the transcript. So first of all, thank you so much, artist, for your support. I appreciate it. And I think it was you or it was another international subscriber that was asking about the transcript. So the way YouTube works is you will not get a transcript available on this video or closed captioning until the video processes. And that doesn't happen until after the live ends and YouTube processes the video. Because of course they have to, how can I describe it? They have to like transcribe. That's what I'm trying to say. They got to transcribe it into multiple languages. So after it ends, a transcript has to be created in multiple languages. So it takes time. Like they can't give you a transcript live. Yeah, they can't give it to you live. So a lot of times I'll get international fans like yourself and they'll be like, hey, can you do a transcript, please? YouTube will automatically do it. It just takes hours for them to process the video. And I just tell my international people, just check back later. Check back about like an hour after the video live ends and the transcript should be available for you guys. And I'm sorry about that. I hate it's like that, but that's just how YouTube has it set up. Okay, Gemini's next. Y'all, we're on Gemini and I've been on this live over an hour. Y'all see what I'm saying? This is the third sign. That's because I've been talking to. Big shout out to Miss February 12th, twin. Miss Lyric Turner again for the 100. Thank you so much. I know, Janae. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. What? Oh, man. No, I'm not annoyed by any of y'all. Look at Janae. Thank you so much. Aw. So they got little birthday cakes now. Little heart birthday cakes. Kimberly, you lying. Kimberly, you lying, girl. She said, look at y'all. She said, your flowers are beautiful. What kind are they? They're the kind that come from Hobby Lobby. They're fake, girl. They're so fake. Ooh, you see that dust? God dang. Fake. Thank you, though. But yeah. But you can't see the stems and you can't tell that they're fake. She's like, your flowers are so beautiful. I do have some real flowers. I don't know if you guys saw on my channel that I had a sponsor of the channel that I collabed with. You know those Forever Roses? So I did a collab with them, and those actually, like, in fact, they have stayed alive for a few months now. Like, these things will last, I think, a year. Those roses that are real roses and they never die. Oh my gosh, those are so cool. And they really are real and they're not dying. They're sitting there and I'm like, they're so pretty. Yep, and there's in my living room and I can't get up because of my foot. Okay. Now, if I get up, that's another 15 minutes. Because if I get up, I'm going to have to wobble back up in here. Okay, here we go. Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. It's about Geminis that are currently connected in love and romance. What are the current energies surrounding Gemini and their person? Right now in this moment, we have the Hermit in the reverse, the World in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Swords. Oh boy. So Gemini, this is someone who has really been MIA. And they've been that way because they feel very insecure. I'm also noticing that your energy is not feeling so confident with this person. And I can see why. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, this tells me this person is very sneaky. They sell a lot of dreams of what they want to build or create with you, but they never really deliver. So this is like the energy of someone saying, I really want to marry you or build a life with you or start a family with you. And with the Seven of Swords here, it's basically like this person buying time to benefit for their own self. The longer I can keep Gemini around, the longer I can benefit. So they do regret being in hermit mode for so long because they feel like it's led to you not being interested. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, to the Devil, to the King of Swords in the reverse, I don't like how this person's coming across. It's almost like they are scheming and plotting. How they can get what they want from you. While also possibly not telling you about some type of third party. There's a third party here, Gemini, that rejected them. It looks like a temporary fling or somebody that they were entertaining while you guys were separated. It didn't work out for this person. I think they got rejected by this Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, your energy, Gemini, and y'all, I don't know if I'm be able to get through this whole reading. My foot. Oh. Your energy with the World in the reverse, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Page of Swords. Tell me about this World in reverse. There's a part of you that still has feelings for this person, Gemini. And all you would like to see is this person actually making the effort to make things right with you. If you can see that, then I can see a lot of you Geminis giving this person another shot. But there's a strong possibility that if this person doesn't act in the right amount of time, you're going to reject them. Yeah. But you want this person to like commit to you. Like you want this person to give you what they promised you. Remember I said how this person may have told you they want a family, they want to marry you or settle down with you. You want to see that. You want to see them live up to whatever level, higher level of commitment that they promise you. And if they're not delivering that to you, then you're not interested. Yeah, you wouldn't mind a reunion, but you're not going to actually lift a finger. You want this person to show up and show out to prove to you that they care. All right. Boy, oh boy, y'all. I really hate that I signed myself up for this. This is going to be way too long. I might have to do this in 2 parts. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this in 2 parts. Or something. I don't know. All right, Gemini, let's do singles. Spirit, tell me about Gemini singles. What can Gemini singles expect? Or what's going on in Gemini singles love life? This is a horrible... I might delete this, y'all. I'm being dead serious. Knight of Wands. I just don't feel connected. I don't feel... I'm just not feeling it. 3 of Wands. No, I can't take Tylenol. King of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse and the Lovers in the reverse. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should just do like a collective reading or something. I don't know. Just give me a second, y'all. I hate to give up on y'all, but shoot, this is gonna be way too long for me. And it might be just, like I said, it wasn't even a good start to the reading and all that. I'm just not feeling it, y'all. I might have to just kind of like back down. I know I'm tapped in, but I don't feel, I'm not feeling it. Y'all know me. I be all into it and stuff. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just like in a mood. All right, so we got the Chariot in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. And it's taking me even harder to just focus. I don't like this person's energy, whoever this is, singles. They're very passionate about you. They definitely want to come towards you with some type of love offer. But anytime when I see the Knight of Wands, I feel like people like that, they come in very strong and very heavy too quickly. And then it just kind of fizzles over time, especially with the Chariot in reverse, under the Chariot in the reverse with the Lovers in reverse. This feels like somebody that's coming in and out to no matter what, still not commit. Like they're good about like coming in strong, hot and heavy and getting you hooked, and then before you know it, it flops. I'm gonna keep going, y'all. I'm gonna just have to revise the reading, so I don't want to hear the other signs, y'all. I really don't want to hear y'all. Please, I will straight block y'all. But I'm gonna have to cut the reading down. This is gonna be way too long. I don't have it in me. I really don't have it in me, y'all. I really don't feel good. I'm in a lot of pain and I need to rest. And I'm mentally, physically exhausted. So this person's eventually going to, I don't know why I want to say eventually backstab and betray you. Why am I getting that? Because they're going to eventually stop supporting you, giving to you. So again, it's like a very love bombing energy. It's very love bombing. And the only reason why this person comes in to show love is for their own benefit. So like, the best way to describe this is like, if somebody is like okay, I'll give you a date, or I'll give you a gift, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, and then you do a little bit more for them, and then in return it's like, oh good, they did that for me, so that means I don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to work as hard. And then after a while, it fizzles out to where it's like a little bit less over time. And so your energy is like, I'm waiting for something real. I'm waiting for something solid. Hello. After a while, you're going to end up playing yourself if you stay in this. Because you're going to realize that this person kind of like finessed their way to get what they wanted. This can be a Leo, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Y'all, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta get some more tissue. I done tore the pieces of tissue apart. There's hardly no tissue left. I'm okay. For those coming on, I'm okay. I'm just upset. I want to fight myself. That's what it is. I'm not upsetting anybody or whatever. I'm just I can't hardly get up. See, I'm mad. I can hardly get up. Oh God. Y'all just be patient with me. Thank you guys for the love and support. It's not easy for me today. We all have our days. At the end of the day, everybody has feelings. If you just now come into the live, I just stepped to the other room, sticking my mic on so y'all can probably hear me. I'm going to continue to read, and I just need to take a breath, gather myself. I'm not going to stop the reading because I'm a stubborn old Aquarius. Y'all can see my light went out on my fan. Don't be judging me. My light went out on my fan. All the single moms, y'all know how it is. When you don't have a man in the house and stuff start breaking down and you be like, well, I'll get to it when I get to it, child. Look, I'll get that ladder. I'll get that step stool when I get to it, child. Panda Ma'am said, you're so strong, Mika. You have me over here crying. I'm a Cancer, so you already know I'm crying. Girl, you so funny. I'm a mess, y'all. I'm a mess. And it's pissing me off. I want to like fight the air. Have y'all ever been so mad? Have you ever been so mad you want to fight the air? You want to just box each. Yo, I'm so mad. I want to fight the air. I was cute when I first came on the live. I was cute when I first came on the live, y'all. Okay, make sure I ain't got no boogers, because I sure was digging all up in my nose. Now my nose is red. And I can see my little moles. Yep, Cuba Good, boys in the hood. Boys in the hood. I don't really fight like that. I'm good, y'all. But you know, when you be crying so hard and it's like snot be coming down, boogers be coming out, you be like, God dang, what else I got up in there? I'm from the West Coast. Squabble up. Yeah, I'm from the West Coast. Born and raised, Southern California. Born and raised. Okay, let me sit back, y'all. Jesus. Jesus, I'm looking rough. Okay. You know, when you get a certain age, you just sit back and you be contemplating, do I even want to move? Do I even want to get up? Is it even worth it? I'm thinking about just sitting back. Is it even worth it? Like, if I were to do this, how would that affect my foot? If I were to do this right here, how would I? Okay. Y'all know I got my pajama pants on. Y'all know how I do. Got my pajama pants on. My cute blouse. My heater blanket that I washed. So it's not even plugged up right now. But I don't really want the heat because I don't want to be sweating. Okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. My dog Duchess ended up peeing on my dang on heater blanket, so I had to wash it. And so it's nice and fresh and clean. Yeah, my dog Duchess. Some of y'all remember seeing Duchess. She be on sometimes. I've taken her to the dog park. Y'all been with me to the dog park. Yep, she's a little wiener dog. A little wiener Dachshund. She's a Dachshund Beagle mix, basically. She got Beagle and wiener in her. She's got a wiener personality. You know, she thinks she run his house. And you know how, if y'all know anything about the wiener dog breeds, they are very stubborn and they don't take no as an answer. And I was like, my soulmate. My soulmate. And she really is my soulmate, because I went to the shelter one day. For those that don't know, I'm a big animal lover. I was a pre-vet major when I first went to college, and I changed my major. But I went to the shelter just to play with the animals one day. And they're like, you see this little litter of Dachshund Beagle mixes? Aren't they cute? You want to play with them? I said, sure. And it was like a little litter. And Duchess was the first one jumping up at me. Like, pick me up, pick me up. I said, who is this fool right here jumping at me? Duchess. Like, you gonna get me out this cage, heifer. Hello, hello, hello. Get me. Pick me up, pick me up. So I picked her up, took her to the little area. I played with her and stuff. And she was just licking on me and she was all curling on me. Like it was almost like, you know, we were, again, soulmates. Like we were destined. She just was so comfortable with me. And I was like, yeah, you're coming home with me. And at the time, my then husband was not too happy about it, but he had to live with it because she was coming home with me. Yep, exactly. And she came, she was a little cute little puppy. And I had no idea how bad wiener dogs are. They are bad, very bad. So she doesn't, I don't bring her out because she will literally come and debo the whole area. She'll be all up on this table like, you're going to pet me. She go like this, like pet me. All kind of stuff. She's a mess. Impossible is correct. Impossible to train. The thing about it is, she went to doggy school and everything. And the thing is, she knows the commands. She just don't listen. So Princess is right. Dachshunds are impossible to train. If you ever want a wiener dog, they're cute, but they are so stubborn. They will not listen to you. And she'll look at you too. She'll be like, okay, whatever. I'm not doing that. I don't know who you think you are telling me to go outside and pee. Like, go outside and pee. Hello, do you see how cold it is outside? I'm not going out there. I literally have to pick her up and put her outside, and then on purpose she'll stay at the door like, I said I wasn't going outside. You gonna let me back in? And then she'll start scratching at my door or start jumping at the door like, let me in. And then she'll start barking. Arr, arr. Just like, fine, come in the house. And then she just pees. Well, she could have just peed outside. You were just outside, ma'am. And she pees in the house. You know, just a mess. Thank goodness I have stained concrete floors in my home. So the good thing about it is if she has an accident, it's easy cleanup, but it's so annoying. The things we do for our little furry friends. All right, so as promised, I got myself together. I'm probably still going to adjust this reading because this is a hot mess express, and I may not even keep this up. I'm eventually take this reading down because I did all this crying and hoopla, and that's not even what I want to portray as who I am on this channel. So I'll keep it up for about 24 hours and I'll probably take it down. I'll think about it. I'll probably keep it up. I don't know. I just don't feel like I gave my best work on this reading for y'all. And I apologize in advance for those that have been waiting. But like I said, please forgive me. I'm just going through something today. Stay on foot. Okay, here we go, Cancer. I'm going to just like adjust it to make it 2 cards and then clarify from that instead of like 3 card spread with clarifiers, just to kind of cut down on the time because I got things to do tomorrow. So I can't be on this live all night long. All right, so we're doing Cancer now. Love you too, girl. Thank you so much for supporting me, y'all. It means the world to me. And thank you for your kind words. I couldn't really speak because I was like bawling on the sideline. So thank you. Here we go. Cancer. I can't make promises. I won't cry again, but I'm going to try not to. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Cancer and the person that Cancer is currently connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, Two of Swords. Underneath the deck, the Empress in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is not good. This person might have two people and they can't decide who they want to be with. Because it looks like both people may have like turned their back on this person. You and this other individual here. What is this Two of Swords? Yeah, you may view this person as a player, a King of Wands. Or they've kind of shown up in that way. And they won't let that lifestyle go, which is why you may have had to leave them alone. Aqua baby, hey, welcome. So tell me a little bit about why they want to come back then. If this person is still confused, don't know who they want to be with, like nobody got time for that. What the heck? They made a choice actually that they don't want to end things with you. Like they want to keep this cycle open. So what does that mean with the World in the reverse? That they are sorry with the Five of Cups. They regret, like, I guess, going to the third party because whatever the third party was offering was not good. They prefer to be with you. All right. I'm curious about you, Cancer. How does Cancer feel about this person? I saw the King of Wands, but what else, Spirit? The Magician and Three of Swords. You say in a matter of time, this person is going to eventually break your heart. That's how you look at this King of Wands. If you go back to this person, it'll be only a matter of time before this person ends up betraying you with a third party, breaking your heart. They just can't let go of their lifestyle. I think they're so invested in who this King of Wands energy is that they don't know how to scale back and just focus on doing right by you and other people. So they're a attention whore. Six of Wands. It is what it is. That's kind of what you say. It is what it is. I can't make this person see the error of their ways because they're so busy trying to get attention with all these other hoes. This person could be a fixed sign. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Fire, obviously. Aries, Leo, Sag. Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be anybody in Aquarius. I said that already, but yeah. Pretty straight to the point there. I think we can flow with this. Just in case I cry again, you know. So, what about singles for Cancer, Spirit? What's going on with Cancers in their love life, singles? King of Cups. Looks like you have a new love offer. With the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is someone coming towards you after experiencing some type of heartbreak. Heartbreak, pain, devastating loss. They're finally putting themselves out there again and they want to extend a solid love offer. This is a good one, Cancer. This is a good one. This person is very emotionally mature, very stable, and very single. They're not a player. They're not a player. I like it. They're not a player. They're just a single person that was betrayed by someone, okay? And they feel like it's not right. Why do I have to be single? You know, strong, intuitive, solid, emotionally, emotionally stabilized. This is someone that really loves love, wants to find their forever person, wants to settle down. And they're really honestly ready. With the Eight of Swords in the reverse, they're really honestly ready to get out of their own way and just ready to, you know, put themselves out there again instead of sitting in the doom and gloom of being the single man or woman. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to stop thinking about this Queen of Swords in reverse. Whoever they were dealing with was a real bitch. They were really toxic, very, I'm getting very vocal, very sarcastic, very mean, very petty. Just gave this person a hard time when it comes to what they wanted out of the relationship. So this person has been through hell and back. Be careful with this individual. Like, they have a fragile heart. If this is a man, I feel like they're very romantic and very kind and kind of have like a very soft romantic side to them, which would be a very good compliment for you, Cancer. I think you would appreciate that. But if it's a woman, and they may encompass a little bit masculine energy, but in a good way, to where they are ready to, you know, show love. So yeah, I think this is great. I think this is great. That's what I have for you, Cancer. So we have, what is it? Shonda says Aries. So basically, so first of all, you say, so basically the same results gets presented. We not ready. We not ready. We not ready because we don't want to get lied to, mistreated, etc. Ma'am, if you go back and run back the tape, run it back. I said in the tape that you're still healing from whatever you went through, and it's making it hard for you to trust the next. I believe that's what I said. I said that because of what you went through was so significant. When someone comes in, you're going to have a hard time trusting them. And the way you talking to me right now, I can see why you can't attract a man. Because no man gonna want to talk to a woman talking to folks like that. You said what? You said I should ask them if they want to do a live reading like that. Oh, I have. I've done a few of those where I've done a live reading on a person talking a bunch of ish. I sure have. Free of charge. I sure have, but I don't got time for that. But I was very clear, ma'am. Miss Bishop, I was very clear when I said it wasn't what I basically said, it's what I blatantly said. That Aries, if someone new comes, Spirit says you are totally have a blockage. The blockage is that you are operating out of a space of fear, which is very typical of someone that's been through a very toxic and rough cycle. And if you think it's a dig at Aries, it's not, because I'm actually an Aries moon. So I can pop off too. I just don't have the energy tonight. That's the best I got for you. Okay, Leo. I hope we're crystal on that. Because you talking about so basically. Y'all see it? It says so basically the same result gets presented. We not ready because we don't want to get lied to, mistreated. Y'all, I'm so tired of folks. It gets me mad too, Sandra. She said, this gets me so mad. People come on here with try to twist things. Exactly. Tarot ain't for you. And I did a whole video on that. I did a whole video on tarot ain't for everybody. Don't negate the reads. Don't negate the reads. Hear the message and receive it or let it go. If you feel like you're ready, go for it. And I guarantee, come back. Come back in a month. Come back in March and tell me if I was right. Tell me, please tell me that I was wrong. I really want you to tell me I was wrong. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be out there, you're going to be dating. And even if it's a wonderful guy, you're going to sit there, Bishop, and you're going to be like, what if this? What if? And I made it very clear. I gave examples. What if this? What if that? And you're going to backpedal. You're going back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm coming back alive. I'm coming back alive, y'all. Look, I guess she done beamed me up with that Aries energy. She done beamed me up, Scotty. I'm ready now. I'll be on point every time. Yeah. And I know that reading was correct because I'm an Aries moon. And I can relate to that message. Like, yeah, if somebody come, I be like, shit, I don't know you like that, bro. You probably crazy. I'm dead serious. I'll be looking them up and down. Like, who are you? Shoot. It'd be funny because folks be trying to come for me. They be trying to come straight for me. And then when I give them the attention that they want, they get quiet in the chat because they know they can't come for me because I'm going to shut them down every time. Every time, y'all, folks be trying it. It's like, please understand, not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5. Please. Folks they keep messing with me because they crazy, see, man. They crazy, see, man. I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Man, folks. Woo. No, she wasn't trying to come for me or nothing. It's just she was trying to like negate the read, and I had to let her know, calm down. You doing the most. I didn't stutter. Basically, I didn't stutter. Go back and run the tape. Run the tape. Run it. Run it and reflect. Love and light. It's been all week, Janae. I know. It's like, and then look, every time, Janae, every time they get in the comments and get trigger happy in the comments with their thumbs, and then I say something about it, and then they have nothing to say. It be cracking me up every single time. It be cracking me up. I be like, wow, you got so confident to just go in. For why? For what? And I tell people all the time, my email is mikidivinetarot@gmail.com. Send me an email. Put in a whole dissertation of all the reasons why my reading was wrong. And I haven't gotten that email yet. I tell people all the time, please let me know if I'm doing something wrong. Even my personal readings, I've never got a bad review. Never got a bad review. The only time I got something negative was when somebody's like trying to like ask, things like, well, why would he do that? Or why would you say he would do something like that? Well, they wouldn't even say that. They'll say stuff like, and y'all seen it on the lives where I try to explain stuff and people are not hearing me. Kind of like that person where I've made myself crystal clear and you're not listening. And y'all seen it on the live. I had to tell people, stop talking. Stop talking. Stop. If I'm doing a mini reading and you want to go back and forth with me, stop and listen to the message. You paid for a whole reading. Why are you up here negating the reads? Let the message come out and then let it digest, because some of y'all process and it just takes a little bit of time for it to reach all of your brain cells. And most of the time after I tell them to stop and listen and really take it in, they'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, I get it now. Like I remember one reading I did. This is wild. I had one reading that I did, and this woman, she wrote me a full dissertation about her situationship fling that she had going on. And you kind of incriminated yourself by telling me all this different thing you did, which was good. It was valid information. You're single, this person's single, you're dating, y'all having fun, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. And of course, the energy was read that she had some blockages as to why she couldn't attract love. So you know me, I'm all about, as a woman, let me tell you, woman to woman, what you can do to attract love, because the way you moving, that ain't it. That you laying the low and spreading the wide, boo-boo, and that ain't it. So let's have a conversation. And you know, she tried to come at me with, why are you saying that? I said, but I'm like, you're telling me that's what you're doing anyway. Like, you're telling me that the energy is reading that, and then it's repelling men. Men don't want to be with a woman that's loose, that's laying the low, spreading the wide. I didn't tell her that. I was very classy with the message, but it was like, listen, you're gonna have to slow down. You're you're not going to find love when men see that you are easy. When you give off that easy, you know, you can hit it and quit it, that is the category they're gonna put you in. And she went in all this, say, well, I'm an established woman. You making it seem like I'm this. I'm not making it seem like nothing, ma'am. And I had to let her know that, she said, even in the cards, it said I was a Queen of Pentacles and I'm a businesswoman. I said, okay, listen. Just because a particular card comes out in tarot does not mean that you're encompassing that energy. That energy can be, if I have a clarifier or another card to it, and depending on the type of question I ask and the positioning of the cards, it can mean something totally different. And if you were listening to the message, like I told her, it actually made sense. So I played it, I ran the tape back, and I said, okay, let me go ahead and explain it to her. So I literally like broke it down, the entire reading bit by bit, like in an email of what I was saying, pretty much summarizing the whole reading bit by bit. And you know, she replied back and said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're right. I appreciate that so much. You're right. You did say all that. You did mean all that. You were right. I mean, I know what you're saying. You weren't trying to come from, you were just trying to let me know, like, you're right. I want to attract love. And yeah, I've been sleeping around a little bit. You know, girl, that's what I'm trying to say. You're not listening. And that's why some of us real readers out here be like, y'all, please hush and listen. And we like, just listen to the message and don't be so quick to jump in and say stuff, because when we say you're negating the reads, it really negates the reads, and it throws and it confuses other viewers off because of what you're saying. And that's not what we're dishing. And everybody confused. Even me, I was like, what? And then somebody in the comments, are you doing readings? Yes, I'm doing readings. I'm just explaining something. I'm about to get to the reading. No, they didn't. No, somebody didn't say, well, I do a $5 reading. Get out of here with that. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all, no, they said a $5 reading. Wow, that's wild right there. $5 for a whole reading? Woo, baby. Wow. Go visit my website, MikiDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, and book you a reading there. But I don't do them for $5. Here we go, Leo. Oh, Nicole's so sweet. She said, you're one of my favorite tarot readers. Love your videos. Love your vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm feeling better, y'all. I'm coming back to life. I just had a moment, because what you don't realize is I was struggling to really get ready for this because I'm in so much pain. And the fact it like hit me like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in so much pain on my 40th birthday. And it's my 40th birthday and it's such a big deal. And I've been thinking about all the things I want to do on my 40th birthday and now I can't do it. You know, that's what it was. I know. So I was just annoyed. I'm okay though. Leo. What are we on, Leo? Are we on Leo, y'all? Leo, yeah, Leo. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Mighty, mighty Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Leo and the person that Leo is currently connected to in love and romance? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Page of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. So this is somebody that is, it feels like they're kind of like hesitant to walk away, but at the same time, hesitant to do anything about this. So what are they going to do? It's like, yeah. It feels like a giving up energy. Like I've tried so much to try to keep this relationship going, Leo, but maybe I just need to give up. Why is this person giving up on Leo? Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Okay. You abandoned them or neglected them. And because they feel abandoned and neglected by you, they're like, what's the point? What's the point? I can't get to Leo. Leo is ignoring me. Yeah, you're silent. You're silence. Some of you guys are completely silent and not doing anything. And they're like, well, what's the point? You know, I would like to, but shoot. What do you feel like, Leo? I want to look at you real quick, and then we're going to move on to singles. How does Leo feel about this person? Queen of Pentacles, okay. So you want to be left alone. You want to invest in yourself, your goals, things that you want to accomplish for your life. You're just not interested in this person anymore, it looks like. So I see why they're just kind of surrendering to this and letting it be. They can be an earth sign such as you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. That's just a predominant energy. All right, singles for Leo. Oh, Jennifer, you're a Leo. Okay. I didn't know which sign you were, Leo. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Mighty Mighty Leo singles. What do they have going on in their love life? King of Cups. No, King of Swords. What am I talking about? King of Swords, y'all. The High Priestess. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands, the reverse, and the World. So this is somebody, you know, that whoever's energy I'm picking up on, this is somebody that's just choosing to not really do anything when it comes to love because they're very sad. I think this is your energy. Very sad. You may have found in the past people have let you down, Leo. They haven't been wanting to commit. So you're just thinking it's wise just to kind of like spend time to yourself. Is that what I'm getting? Yes. Ace of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse. It's like it's better to kind of like love on yourself, get yourself emotionally grounded and stable. You know, you just want to feel better. You're tired of like dealing with drama. Like I'm hearing you say, I'm just so tired of like the drama. It's so much foolery out here. And you ain't got time for it. You ain't got time for it. Yeah, you're tired of it's like you're being punished. Every time you put yourself out there, it's like you're punishing yourself. Yeah. The realist sunflower says, yes, said that this morning. Yeah, I feel, it's like you're being tortured. So why keep torturing yourself? So I'm getting a Leo that is having moments where you're going out, dating, giving it a chance, and then just like, so right now your love life is kind of like, don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. Justice in reverse. Yeah, and it's pissing you off, by the way. You're not happy about it. So anybody new coming? Four of Swords. No, you're just resting, taking a break from dating. Taking a break. You like, flag on the play. It's time for time. It's time for time out. If you are meeting anybody, they could be, I got a lot of air here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you can have that predominantly in your chart. A lot of air. So I wouldn't be surprised if you, in fact, watching have a lot of air in your chart. Even though you're a Leo, you may want to look into that. But yeah, I feel like it's very peaceful. I agree with you. And it's just self-care, which sometimes we need those breaks. All right, moving on to Virgo. If you guys are enjoying this live, be sure you guys hit the like button. Thank you guys for being patient with me tonight. I'm one of those people that if I promise my clients, my viewers, my subscribers something, I'm going to try to see it through to the end unless it's an absolute emergency. I just feel I just needed the moment. So I can't thank you all enough. And I appreciate your love and support. I really do. It's just been a day. Today has just been a day. Like today is just not fun at all. Big shout out to our contributors and donators tonight. Thank you so much once again to Miss Lyric Turner for the $100 donation. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And big shout out to Frankie celebrating 10 months as a member of our channel. I appreciate you so much, Frankie. More than you know, we go way back. We related now. And we have Watercourse Way donating her $4.99 and Candy CC with her $10. I love you too, Candy, and love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And let's now do Virgo. Thank you, Nicole, for the birthday love. Thank you. Frankie! Y'all. You gonna get me like Fred. Y'all gonna make me cry. Please stop. Thank you, Frankie. It's been a rough day. I'm crying because because I want to fight the air. I want to fight the air. Somebody said, like Cuba Gooding Jr. on Boys in the Hood, because I want to fight the air. No, I'm upset because my foot is hurting really, really bad. And it's my birthday tomorrow, my 40th birthday, and I can't do anything because my foot is, I can't move. So I'm very frustrated that I can't do anything exciting on my birthday. I feel handicapped on my 40th birthday, and I want to fight the air. And I'm in a lot of pain. Okay, let's do this, Virgo. All right, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Virgo and the person that Virgo is currently connected to in love and romance? Right now, this moment, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. I don't like this energy, Virgo. Like, it's like there's somebody that still wants you, but also wants to still keep their options open. I'm trying to understand the energy. Nicole, thank you so much. Thank you. Guys are so sweet. Thank you. So it's like they haven't, oh, thank you. Y'all, come on now. I can't even get through the reading. Y'all know I'm a mess today. Why am I like seeing that this person is fighting an internal battle of, if I let Virgo go, I know that it's going to hurt me. But if I also keep Virgo, it's going to hurt me. It's something like that. I don't know how to describe what I'm getting. Telling y'all I don't feel connected tonight. This sucks. Let me get some more clarifiers. What does this person want? I don't know. This person is very confusing. That's why I'm sorry, Virgo. It's like, what? What is she doing? I'm trying to understand it. It don't make no sense. It's like, what do you want? Okay, they don't listen to their intuition. And they don't want to be silent anymore. But what do they got going on? It's like a lot of processing thoughts, but not really no action and not really telling me anything. I don't get what do they want? What do they want? Queen of Swords in reverse. They're upset. This may be your energy. I don't know. This is weird. Since I'm not doing 3, it's kind of hard for me to really get all the message. It's like I'm getting just a small piece and it's like I don't have enough information. Okay, let me start from the beginning. It's like they're saying, I want to be with you, but I don't want to be with you. Because not being with you makes me feel bad, but I don't want to be with you because I don't really want to fully commit. Does that make sense? It's like, what? So what do you want? That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, if you don't want to commit, what do you want? If you do want to commit, what do you want? If you what do you want? I don't think this person has a clear answer. And that's where I'm frustrated as a reader. I'm like, do you want to be with Virgo? Do you not? Are you interested or are you not interested? Then they talking about they want to fight you. It's like, what is going on? What the hell's wrong with you? Let me ask Spirit this, y'all. Y'all saying it's making sense, but this is wild to me. I'm like, what in the hell? Keisha, welcome to the Soul Tribe. Yeah, they want to fight. They mad. They mad right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like this, and I think this makes sense to a lot of you what I'm about to say, Virgo, and y'all just tell me if I'm wrong. I really feel like you're dealing with someone who is a habitual time waster. Meaning what this person will actually in fact do is they will keep you in their life until they have more information. But while they're with you, they may cheat on you, they may lie to you, do stuff behind your back. Just that's why I say it's a time waster, because they never really make a choice. And then guess what? Here's the kicker. When things get bad, then it's like they may just give you a hard time. That's why the 5 of Wands is here. I feel like when they're triggered, they give you a hard time. Arguments, fights, temper tantrums, or they may abruptly leave or be gone for some time. And then they be like, I kind of like to be with Virgo now. It's like after they have time to process everything, they want to come back. And so it's never really a definite, I can't even give you a 100% foolproof answer of what this person wants, because they don't even know what they want. And that is a time wasting situation. And I'm also getting the fact that this person may possibly have options. I keep looking to see if I'm missing anything, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Because y'all tell me if I'm missing anything. Yeah. This is for somebody currently involved. So you can have like an off and on again relationship. Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Gemini. All right, let's look at singles now. Thank you so much, Keisha, for joining the Soul Tribe and submitting your $2 donation. Thank you so much. So what about single, Spirit? Single Virgos. What's going on with their love life? The Hermit and the reverse. The Judgment and the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Hierophant and the 7 of Swords. So this is someone who's not ready to like get married or settle down or anything like that, but The reason why they won't be totally honest with you is because this is somebody that may actually want to go back to their ex. Yeah. So I think the offer is going to look sweet. It's going to look good, but it's not going to be real or solid. Yeah. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, they're definitely someone that typically has this guard or this cocoon around them with the Hermit in the reverse, where I think they were kind of like isolating themselves, and they're remerging from that by dating or getting to know you, and it just changes their mind ultimately. What about Virgo? How do y'all feel about that? Ten of Pentacles, you like them. Be careful that you don't force it to fit. Some of you guys could be dating this person and you could be investing a lot into it because they're selling you this. This is someone who will tell you, yeah, like I want to be in a relationship. Yeah, I want to settle down. They're lying. They're not ready for all that because they're still thinking about their ex. And ultimately, when you guys get together with the Judgment in the reverse, with the Two of Cups in reverse, they're going to realize, you know what? I don't think I want this with Virgo. They can be an Aries, a Libra, another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Could be anybody. That's the main energies. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Love you too. Thank you for the love. DP says, afraid to love, afraid to be self, afraid to speak, and be healed to listen. That box must be real comfortable. All right. We got Libra next. Thank you again to our supporters tonight. You guys are so sweet. Thank you again so much, Frankie. The realist says he's an Aries, Sun, Venus, Moon, and I had a feeling. Oh, I hate that. I hate to be the messenger of bad news, but then I think about, as a reader, how if you are watching tarot and you're watching it responsibly, like the realist is, you can hear the message and then you can apply it to it. Maybe an intuitive nudge you have felt or an idea that you have thought may have been going on. And then you can ask yourself, does that really make sense with what I'm dealing with? Well, yeah, it probably does. And then if it doesn't, fine. Because some of y'all single and not dating anybody, and that's okay. Hey, Elisa. How you doing? Thank you so much. God bless to you. Yeah. Libra's next. Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs that are currently connected to someone in love and romance. What is the current energy surrounding Libra and their person right now in this moment? Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in the reverse. So if this is somebody that you've had a lot of issues with, Libra, with this person causing a lot of drama, pain, conflict, they want to kind of bring things to a more peaceful state. They don't want to have so much drama and pain going on between you two. I think they're now seeing that they need to step their game up and actually contribute more in this relationship. And that's maybe all that you were asking them to do, because it's something about this person getting out of their own way. I think they are someone who was giving you a hard time for you just asking for the bare bone minimum, or just asking them to do certain things that any man or woman in a relationship would be open to doing. The problem with this person, though, is even if they come back and they're starting to wake up and smell the Folgers in the morning, I think they're just not very emotionally stable. This is someone who is scared to love, scared to love because that means emotional vulnerability. And to be emotionally vulnerable means the likelihood of you breaking their heart. So even if they know the recipe to keep this relationship going, they're going to possibly lie and tell you, hey, okay, I'm ready to build this thing. Now that's partially true. I do believe they do. But then they're going to start complaining. Like, I can see them working on it and then it's starting to complain. Oh, you want me to do all that? I didn't know you want me to do all that. I mean, I wanted to help out, but I didn't plan to do all of that. It's like, come on. You know what I expect of you. Why are you complaining now? Well, that's when the ego starts hitting them. That's when the ego starts taking a shift for the worst, and they go right back to square one. So it's gonna be something that's a difficult relationship between you two. And I think that's what you've been battling. This push pull, push pull. Resistance is the word, I guess I would say. Resistance. Yeah. This person could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a Pisces or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so now we're going to look at singles. Thank you, Raymond. You're so sweet. All right, singles. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libras that are single. What is going on with single Libras' love life right now in this moment? We have the King of Pentacles. Thank you so much for the brown metal. And guess what? The Ace of Pentacles. We're on to something, Libra. We're on to something nice, Libra singles. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the World. So I think whatever this person was struggling with in a previous cycle, they're going to say, you know what? After meeting you, Libra, I think I'm ready to move forward. And this person is very generous. This is going to be a provider man or a supporting, providing woman. So like, for example, this person could be a boss, a business owner, somebody that's very well established, very secure, stable, and have everything going for themselves. You know, they don't have to depend on other people, and they won't have to depend on you. Many of you Libras, what I've been picking up in the Libra energy lately is dealing with someone who you have felt taken advantage of you. This is not someone that's going to take advantage of you. If anything, they're going to ask you, well, what do you need? What do you want? What can I offer you? And you're giving this person a reason to believe in love again, in a way where maybe in the past they really struggled with that, but they almost really do feel like they can trust you. Yeah, they really do. How does Libra feel about this person? King of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse. You don't trust this person. You're going to overthink this one, Libra. You're going to think that this person is going to be just like your ex. And that's why I felt like I needed to tell you it's not like your ex. Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. I'm getting you, Libra, say, it'll only be a matter of time, Mika. It'll only be a matter of time. This person's going to do the same thing my ex did to me. I just know it. And that's not true. It's not true. All right. A lot of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Capricorn. Oh, sexy devil. Scorpio's next. Scorpio. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. This is not my best reading. This is one of my worst readings because your girl is not feeling too well today. I'm usually bubbly, upbeat, and really hitting it out the park with a little sprinkle of sarcasm, but not feeling my best today. So sorry I'm not giving you A1 energy of what you will usually see. I just say check out other videos on my channel if you are relating to any of the content here. Yeah, it's not feeling too well, but I'm glad you're here. I am, and I want you to definitely be open to checking out some of my other videos that I have on my channel. Scorpio's next. Because I don't even think I'm going to keep this one up. I may delete it. I'll be honest, y'all. I may delete this one. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs that are currently involved. What is the current energy surrounding Scorpio and their person right now in this moment? We have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, thank you so much, Amanda. She said this is the first time stumbling upon my channel. You're hooked. So if this is bad, I'm here to stay. Yeah, this is bad. Y'all tell Amanda this ain't nothing compared to the type of readings I give y'all. I'll be spoiling y'all with some very detailed readings. I'm being lazy tonight. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this is someone obviously reminiscing about the past, reminiscing about all the reasons why they want you back. They don't want to lose you. And I'm hearing they're holding on to the idea of picking up where you guys left off. If you give them a chance, please give me another chance. Now, of course, I'll tell you this. They definitely have been avoiding this offer. There could have been some time in which you guys have not really spoken because they've been scared, running in fear. And also knowing that even though they want you, you may not feel the same. So why go and run and beg and keep being met with rejection? It's only disappointing this person. Let's see. I want to look at your energy, Scorpio, see what's going on with you. How does Scorpio feel about this person that really wants Scorpio bad? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. You feel like this person gives you a headache. I'm hearing it's a migraine. You know how a migraine just lingers? And I've never experienced a migraine, but you know how a migraine just comes and hits you and you're just like, Oh my gosh. Just make it go away. That's how you feel about this person. They give you a migraine. They give you a migraine, Scorpio. And you're like, oh my gosh, can they please? And I think a lot of you guys are annoyed, really annoyed that they're still lingering in your energy. Like with the Ten of Wands. And you feel, and you're also frustrated because you're stuck. It's like, why do I stay in this stuck energy with this toxic person? Why can't I just shake them and just get them off me? Ugh. Well, it's because they are so determined. They don't go away. They're like a bad case of herpes. They just keep popping up. And every time they pop up, you're going to hurt their feelings by rejecting them. But then it kind of triggers you in some type of way to make you feel like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Yeah, here we go. What does this person want? To use me up? To take advantage of me some more? What do they want today? You know, that kind of deal. And I'm noticing a lot of pentacles in this reading. So that tells me for a lot of you guys, it is about what you give this person and what you do for them. It's not really necessarily about love. So be careful with this one. But they will keep trying. Could be Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, got Libra. And Gemini, Aquarius, Earth, Air, predominantly here. It could be any sign though. Yeah. Amanda definitely says, yeah, that's definitely a migraine. Ugh. All right, let's look at singles now. Scorpios who are single as a Pringle. Spirit, tell me about the single energy for Scorpio. What's going on with single Scorpio's love life? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Okay, with the 5 of Swords. This person is in recovery. They're in recovery, trying to recoup, repair, get themselves better. They just been through a lot. Why do I feel like this is your energy? And so you're not really in a position to want to like date, because I think you're still realizing how much your past relationship has depleted your resources, your energy, things that you have had. So it's like you're trying to recoup and repair and recover and heal. That's what I feel like your energy is saying. I need to recoup, repair, recover, and heal. Whatever I went through, it's like, So that's what you're working on right now, all of that. Especially like the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is like a recovery energy for real. For some of you, can be finances. A lot of you guys could be working on your career, your goals, yourself. You're not just really caring about love. And you're actually feeling better about doing that. Any new love though coming? With the 3 of Pentacles, you're working on it. But every time you try to work on it, you keep getting turned off. Like these people, these options are just not your cup of tea. And for some of you guys, you say you're putting it on the back burner and saying, I'll get to it later. Right now, I just got some other stuff to handle. If you are connecting to someone, soon it'll be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and also have Pisces. But it can be any sign, of course. All right. Let me know if it resonates, Scorpio. A lot of you guys, definitely I'm connecting to, are just doing your thing. I'm not mad at it. Nothing wrong with it. And it seems to be a collective energy. And that's a good thing. So now we're doing Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. Let's get into it. As Mama Lisa mentioned, this is a general collective reading for all 12 zodiac signs. We will be sure to timestamp everything after the live ends, but if you're just now coming to the live, be mindful that we're going in order from Aries all the way to Pisces. So if we're at Sagittarius, that means we've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. All right, we still have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left to come. So feel free to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, I also have that link down in the description box below for those curious, because sometimes there could be messages in the reading for you in those natal chart placements. Let's do this, Saggy Waggy. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Sagittarius and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance? Judgment in the reverse. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Wands and the High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. Okay. So some of you Sagittariuses may be just chilling in your home, doing your own thing. Like I'm getting like hermit mode energy for a lot of you Sagittarius. You can just like not want to engage with a lot of people, just doing your own thing. Whoever you're dealing with wants to get your attention. But with the Judgment in the reverse of the Five of Swords, I can tell that this person in the past may have made some decisions that has really turned you off. So they're very stressed out that whatever they have done, they've taken it too far. They've pushed you too far away from them. And they're starting to regret it because they're noticing that they can't get your attention like they used to. Yeah, this is you, the single man or the single woman that they're trying to get it. They're hoping that you're single. Thank you so much. And they're also noticing that you're having a glow up as an Empress. So you could actually be expanding your finances, working on starting a business, just really encompassing a lot of leadership and power and divine feminine energy or masculine energy. Just really proving to this person that you don't need them. You were only in their life because you wanted to be with them, not because you didn't, not because you needed them. How does Sagittarius feel? You feel betrayed, backstabbed, betrayed, devastated, hurt, let down. And I think it's because you invested in the wrong person. And I think this person's regretting doing all those devastating things to you. That's what it's reading as. They're starting to see they took it too far. What did this person do to Sagittarius? Oh, they were scared to commit. So they kind of strung you along, never really offering you a solid relationship. Say if it was a situationship, they never said, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. If you were boyfriend and girlfriend, they never really took the relationship to let's get engaged. If you were engaged, they strung you along and never got married. And if you were married, they still kept you as an option. You just never got the kind of cooperation that they know you deserved. Instead, they tried to find ways to keep you around without having to like fully invest in you and fully invest in this. So yeah. And they did, the way they got away with this was they showed a lot of charm, a lot of romance, a lot of lovey-dovey energy. But when it came to showing up with practical behavior of what a relationship's supposed to do, which is build, they weren't doing that. And that's what messed it up for you. Okay, so this person could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. A lot of air here. And Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Air and Earth. All right. Let's look at singles now. Hey, DP. Lisa says yes. So Spirit, tell me about Sagittarius singles. What's going on in Sagittarius singles love life? What can they expect in love? Two of Wands in the reverse. Hermit. Underneath the deck, we have the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you're assuming the worst. So to avoid a disaster, you're choosing to be in hermit mode. I said that earlier. A lot of you guys are in hermit mode. So singles, you're not really doing much dating. You tried to go out and date, I'm hearing, and you've like failed recently. So you're like, man, forget these people. I'm gonna just focus on my goals, my money. You don't want to be that way, but what can you do when you're not getting the type of options that you want to see? It's so disappointing. You would say everybody keeps disappointing me, Mika. So like, I need to take a break. Lisa says you're exactly right. Yep. So you're in manifestation. I think a lot of you guys are praying, thinking about, hoping you can find that person, and you're not giving up. You're just like, I just need to take a moment. I think that's okay. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, I'm all for that. Let's see what anybody show up. Sorry, y'all. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles may show up. But this Knight of Pentacles, let me tell you about them. They have a lot of fears that you may disappoint them. So they're going to be very insecure. But deep down, they see the potential in you guys possibly having something real. So it's going to keep them there just to kind of see, but they're going to be very, very scared that something may go wrong. You can't win, right? They see you as amazing, but it's like, but what if Sagittarius does something to hurt me? Like everybody else in my past has hurt me. What if it goes bad? Love is risk. But it's not totally a bad person. Let me just be clear. This person really does see you as a very valuable option and someone that they can see marrying or settling down with or moving in with. They just have so much internal insecurities and fears they got to work through. That's not yours. It's them. Whatever they experienced before you. All right, Capricorn is next. Mama Lisa. Someone says, ooh, another reading on point. I'm just exhausted from him. Oh, the other, yeah. Yeah. Sagittarius, whatever you were dealing with, it is exhausting. You can't be betrayed, backstabbed, and hurt by someone and expect to keep sticking around. Everybody has their limits of pain that they can take. All right, only 3 more signs left, y'all. I think I can do it. For those that don't know, my foot, I'm in so much pain and I'm trying to fight through this read. Again, I apologize to the new people. This is just a bad day. But I promised you guys a video, so I'm here. And plus, I know I won't be on tomorrow because tomorrow's my birthday. So I was like, I gotta get the content out. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Thank you, Lisa. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Capricorn and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance? I know, right, Amanda? Jesus. I pray I wake up and the pain's gone too. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. What is the current energy surrounding Capricorn and the person they're currently connected to right now in this moment? Five of Swords. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands and the Hierophant in the reverse. I think this is your energy, Capricorn, where you're saying you're tired of this person coming in and out of your life. You're just tired of it. You know, you need someone who's definitely serious about aligning to your values. You don't want somebody that's lukewarm around you, or someone that is, you know, ghosting or doing a relationship only when it's convenient to them. Like stuff like that is like really getting under your skin at this point. And for some of you guys, it was the breaking point for you. You don't got time to be sitting up here playing games with folks. You don't have time to be begging people to stay. If anything, it just infuriates you. Because it's like this person does stuff like this when things get exposed. When you start holding this person accountable, it's like they don't want to sit down and just try to work through the issues. Instead, they try to run away from them and avoid them. And it's just too much. So yeah, with the Eight of Swords in the reverse to the Four of Wands in reverse, I think you kind of like stop trying to figure out why this isn't working and just kind of gotten to a level of acceptance that this is what it is. So what does this mean about this person though? Like, I'm seeing them not showing up. I think they're gone. You're not with them, but they want to come back with the Death in the reverse. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about making a return, manifesting, you know, what it would be like to be with you. Yeah, you guys are definitely in separation, but they're fantasizing about you, about this relationship, about being back with you again, about all the things that maybe you guys did and how beautiful it was to be with someone like you, Capricorn. But what they don't realize is you being on the receiving end of this type of relationship, it's very painful and very burdensome and not fair to you at all. It may be good for them, but it's not good for you. Hello. Are they, you know, thinking clearly? Yeah, they definitely want to get back together. Yeah, they said it's not over. Even though it's been, for some of you, weeks, months, for some of y'all upwards of a year or more, they don't feel like it's over. What does this person want? Like, seriously, what do they want? They really want to surrender. Wave the white flag and say, okay, I give up. Let's work on some things. And I know for you, Capricorn, you're like, okay, but you've been gone. Yeah, you've been gone. Knowledge says, yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So it's like, after 3 weeks, my guy, 3 weeks. What the hell do you think knowledge is going to do with that? 3 weeks. Block. That's what knowledge is going to do. Block. Don't, why are you talking to me? That's what you would say. Why are you talking to me? Block. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're dealing with Capricorn. I got Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini. Nala said exactly, Mika. I'm trying to tell you. And she's a Leo. There you go. All right, now look. Let's look at singles. Single Capricorns. Hello, Mr. Smith. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Capricorns. What's going on with single Capricorns' love life right now in this moment? The Fool. Justice in the reverse. Why the Justice in reverse? Knight of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Wands in reverse. You know, someone wants to have a new beginning with you, but I don't think you're ready. Like, let me clarify. What about Capricorn with this? Yeah, it's like you're resting. That's what I'm getting. It's like you don't want to be bothered. That's what I was trying to say. It's like you're resting, you're chilling, you're minding your own business. Like, I don't got time for this. I really don't want to be bothered. Why not? Because there's a particular lifestyle that you're living right now, Capricorn, whatever that looks like for you, you don't want to be bothered. And I don't know what that means, but I just keep hearing that you don't want to be bothered. And Spirit is saying you're ignoring your intuition. I'm hearing this is like what you prayed for or what you've been trying to manifest. And then when it comes, you may push it away. See, this person's trying to be romantic and charming and come at you, and it's going to feel like a soulmate. It feels like the reason why it's injustice is not because they're a bad person. It's because it's the wrong timing. Now, for some of you guys, now hear me, for some of you guys, it could be the past person in the previous reading trying to come back. And then for some of y'all, it's just people in general. So, you know, put yourself where you fit in the story. Is this a new person? No, this is the past person that put them 10 swords in your back. I was hoping it was someone new, Capricorn, but it's the person that put the 10 swords in your back. Anybody else besides that person? Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, I feel like after this devastating experience, you're kind of like, I want to, but I'm just not. I'm just resting. I'm chilling. Like, I don't really want to do this. If we do this, we got to go slow. That's what I'm hearing you say. I don't know what's going on with y'all. It seems like as a collective, everybody does not want to be bothered. Most of y'all don't want. Most of y'all have prayed for love, new love. Y'all be bugging me about new love reads. I'm up here reading the collective, each individual sign, and y'all don't want to be bothered, singles. Y'all don't want to be bothered. Capricorn. This can be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces. Got fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ebony. It feels like everybody's saying people are just annoying. That's all. That's why. Well, I'll tell you what it is. There's a shift. Dating is not what it used to be. People are just wasting a lot of folks' time. All right, Aquarius, let's do this. Ooh. 2 more signs left. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I know I'm tired too, Keisha. That's the thing. Girl, I'm so tired and hurting. I'm just moving at this point. Here we go. You can probably see it in my eyes how tired I am. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs that are currently involved. What is the current energy surrounding Aquarius and the person they're currently connected to in love and romance? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So this person wants to talk about having a relationship with you. How can we get into a relationship? But they don't know why it's taking you so long to respond to their offer or respond to their call, their text, where they're trying to get you back or fix things with you. Is that what this is? Yeah. I'm trying to message you, Aquarius, but you're not responding or you're not receiving it, where I'm trying to give you this love offer. Yeah, I'm trying to manifest a new opportunity. What does this person really want, though? What do they really want with Aquarius? Ten of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so there it is. They want to juggle you. They playing games, y'all. Nobody got time for this. Let the best person win. So they're going to make it seem like it's just you. But with this Two of Pentacles, this is this person building up an idea to make a decision. What is this decision with this Two of Wands? Okay. Yeah, they know they don't want to get married. This is somebody, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Let me slow down because I'm about to start popping off. This person knows, Aquarius, you want a serious relationship. They know that you want commitment. They know all the things you may have told them. Here's the problem with this person. They don't want none of that. This may be someone who doesn't believe in marriage. They don't believe in settling down. They like to kind of be single, be able to roam and play the field. And move with a lot of passion to other people. Okay. A player. Let's call it what it is. A player. Now, I'll tell you this. If you were to take this person back over time, this relationship is going to feel very one-sided. So you got to be very careful with what this offer actually is, because it's going to look shiny, brand new and lovely. But let me remind you, they're a page. So this is someone that is very immature. They don't have no real offer to give you other than words, promises, ideas, but nothing significant that speaks to, hey, let's go run off into the sunset and build a life together. Nothing like that. And I'm sure, Aquarius, you see it a mile away, which is why you're ducking and dodging from this. So yeah, with the Two of Swords in reverse to the Page of Wands, these cards just fell out. Yeah, you've made your decision. You're no longer confused about where you're going next. I think a lot of you Aquarius are going to go toward another direction, whether it be with yourself or to dating someone else. All right, now let's look at singles. Singles. Thank y'all so much for being here, being patient with me on this live. It's been a very long live. A lot of things going on, but it is what it is. Singles popping out. Queen of Cups. That's good. Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So it looks like somebody wants to offer a romantic gesture. Yeah. They will not move too fast. They're going to move very slow. And you know, I don't know why I want to say this, but you may be so heartbroken, Aquarius, where if this person were to extend a love offer to you, you would reject it and self-sabotage the situation because you're still healing from some type of heartbreak from a previous situation. So it's kind of like manifesting love, but finding yourself hitting a brick wall because of fear or something. What is this? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you can't create a new relationship and a new life with someone if someone really amazing comes in and you push them away. And I feel like this person is not a bad person. But you are coming across as someone like, hey, I'm going to give you a little tiny cup, a little tiny sippy cup, but I'm heartbroken. So, you know, yeah, I want love though. I feel like you're great, but so can we be friends? So you're going to give off like a friendly energy. Let's just hang out. Let's have fun. Let's date. But you're not setting your expectations very high. Let people show you who they are, Aquarius. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions and allow yourself to be open to love if you put yourself out there for that. Because you never know who you'll meet. You never know. Because I think that person is not a bad person at all. All right, last sign, y'all. And I gotta lay it down. Oh, boy. Good reading, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs that are currently involved. You're very welcome, Janae. What is the current energy surrounding Pisces and their person right now in this moment? We have the Four of Wands and the High Priestess. Underneath the deck, we have the Four of Cups, as well as the Magician in the reverse. So now that you've gone silent, they want to marry you or they want to be in a relation with you or move in with you. They're tired of playing games, manipulating you. But now that you're single, doing your own thing, they're starting to see things from a different light. But you are also seeing this relationship in a different light. That this person is not being fair to you, not treating you right. Why the Justice in reverse? Yeah, they play too many head games and mind games with you. They try to keep you confused and stuck. And I mean, it's right here. They're very manipulative, this person. What's this Four of Wands? Yeah, they're coming in for that. But they're not really recognizing the issues. They're not doing anything about the problems. It's like, let's brush over all the stuff that I did to you, Pisces, and go straight to the altar or go straight to the relationship or go straight to letting me move in. Like what? The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I think they kind of waited on you for a little while and realized that you, in fact, were not going to chase them because you see them for who they are. And they're like, wait, what? So I need to go towards Pisces and do something. This person could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. Could be any sign though. All right, so now we're going to look at single Pisces. Single as a Pringle. Black, you're going to have to book a personal reading, boo. Visit my website, makeitdivinespiritualguidance.com. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces singles. What can they expect in their love life? What's going on with Pisces singles? It's okay, hun. It's okay, Black. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Sun and the Chariot. You know, I think you're going to go towards what you want. You have your eye on the prize, single Pisces. And I think it's after you realize so many opportunities that you've encountered in your recent past have been totally bad investments, devastating connections, painful, that you've had to really just decide to set yourself free from. And as hard as it is to move on from these things, you finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But when it comes to new love, new people, you know, these opportunities, you're like, it's a little overwhelming. And most of them are going to be no's. Most of them are going to be no's. And I think it's because you are vibrating at a much higher frequency than you were prior to your last relationship. A lot of you guys are empresses because you've done the spiritual work, the healing, the growth, the illumination. You're seeing things from a different lens than you've seen before. So you may find yourself right before you met this last person you were with, you weren't looking at people the same way like you are now. You don't evaluate or look at people the same way. And you're quick to pick up on the BS. So if they're not rising up to your standards or your expectations, you're quick to say, no, I'm good. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, with the Devil to the Six of Pentacles, like you want someone to seriously be reciprocal. You don't want no relationship that's one-sided, unfair. You don't have time for that. Yeah, the end are the days where you used to give so much to someone and they would just take from you. You would be there for someone and they wouldn't be there for you. So yeah, gone are the days of that. It's a very transformative period in your life. A lot of tough decisions were made. You may even be tempted, Pisces, for some of you to want to go back to this ex of yours if you're not careful, because they will still probably linger or come up telling you everything you want to hear. Be careful with that. Yeah, there it is. They'll be manipulating you. The Magician in reverse. For some of y'all, this person could be, as y'all know, Magician in reverse, narcissist, or have those predominant traits in their character, but doesn't have to be. All right, I'm going to definitely get some rest, y'all. This was a horrible read. Oh my gosh. Crying on camera, nose running, stopping in between reads, having to check foods in the chat. You name it, we had it. So I'm going to see how this live performs. If it performs really well, I'll keep it up. If not, I'm taking this thing down tomorrow. But either way, tomorrow is my big 4-0. Thank you all that came through and supported the channel this evening. Much love to you all. Y'all made me feel so, so loved. And I can't begin to thank you enough. Like I said, it's just been a rough day. So I'm just so grateful, y'all. Candy, thank you so much for the 10. Once again, the Watercourse Way, thank you for the $4.99. Lyric Turner, thank you so much for the 100. Frankie, I love you, girl. Thank you for the $49.99. Nicole, thank you so much for the 20. And Miss Ruby, thank you so much for the 20. And I think a couple of you guys, let's see, who else we had? We had Miss Keisha also. Thank you for the $1.99. And thank you so much, When Love Heals, 1111 for the $6.99. And all of you that said happy birthday or said something very uplifting and positive when I was going through such a difficult time on the live. It really wasn't y'all. It wasn't even me being frustrated or triggered by any of you guys. It has everything to do with, like I say, it's my 40th. I'm in a lot of pain. You can probably see the pain in my eyes and the tiredness, but I'll be okay. I just need to get some rest. And hopefully by the next couple of days, I'll be refreshed, renewed, and ready to go. So keep me in your prayers. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Namaste. Good night, everyone.